Mack Pharmaceuticals, a biopharmaceutical company discovering, developing, preparing to commercialize medicines paired with companion diagnostics for the treatment of serious diseases with an initial focus on cancer. Mack's mission is to provide patients, physicians, and the healthcare system with the medicines, tools, and information on the diagnosis and treatment of illness through a more precise mechanistic understanding of disease. Mack seeks to accomplish the mission by applying its proprietary systems, biology-based approach to biomedical research, which Mack calls network biology. I'm with CEO Bob Mulroy of Mack at the NASDAQ market site. Congratulations on the IPO. We listed for $100 million in April 2012. What investors want to know is we expect that to go through the second half of 2013. What about financing? Because there's no expectation for profitability until 2015.
That's right. Well, we're an unusual company in that we have a complete pipeline of cancer products that we're developing. There are 8 different products that are either in the clinic or about to be going in the clinic in the next year or so, and 7 of those are unpartnered. And so we have business development discussions underway to sort of find partners for those across different territories of the globe, and that will provide, we hope, sort of the major funding we need to get going towards commercialization.
Well, going through the investor presentation, I saw there was a major partnership with Sanofi.
Yes, we have a fantastic partnership with Sanofi. They're one of the world-leading pharmaceutical companies and a tremendous franchise in oncology. We've partnered with them on a program called 121, which is a program that we think can be a very important drug in combination with other therapies to prevent patients from becoming resistant to their current treatments, so they can hopefully live longer and much more healthier lives. And so that has been a great program and a great partnership with them, and that's coming up on some important data for next year in 2013.
What areas of cancer are you focusing in on?
Solid tumors, really, and it is that broad. Across the 8 different products that we're developing now in the clinic or about to go in the clinic, you know, we're looking at solid tumors that span the entire spectrum. I mean, even today we have trials underway in all stages of early stage and late stage breast cancer. We have ovarian cancer, and then we get into even rare cancers such as gliomas or even pancreatic cancer. So we're actually going after the entire spectrum.
So what separates you from another biomedical company that is doing this type of research?
Well, there are really 3 things I think that separate Mack. One is the thing that's obvious to everyone is scale. Is that, you know, there really hasn't been a biopharma company that's come to market that's got, you know, 8 products in the clinic or about to go in the clinic, and so we're going at this in a scale approach, not from a business reason, but because we think we've found some unique solutions to cancer, and we're going after all of them in a very aggressive way. I think the second thing that differentiates us is our approach to research. Is that the history of biomedical research has really much been to find those outliers, those things that are unusual in a cancer that are not in a normal cell. What we do, instead of looking at those symptoms, is we study sort of the underlying sort of network signaling that actually drives these tumors, and we use engineering and computing tools to do that, and we think we've found some new answers that we think can be really helpful to patients. And so the answers that we have are very different than the ones that people have come up with in the past. And I think the third thing that differentiates us is the perspective on cancer that we've had in terms of looking at cancer not from a molecular signature point of view, but from a signaling point of view and what's driving it. And that's led us to develop the different classes of therapies we have, which we think we can optimize from a systems perspective to provide really optimal outcomes and hopefully someday cures in cancer.
And finally, for the retail investor, what's the difference? Why is that so much different, your approach?
Well, it's material because if you've been an investor in the sector, it's a rather painful sector to be an investor in, right? The approach of sort of looking at what's overexpressed or what's mutated, which are symptoms of individual molecules, has a success rate that's relatively poor, right? We spend $1 billion to get one drug into the clinic, and less than 1 out of 10 succeeds, right? So getting to a much more precise understanding of what is going on in the disease and building drugs around that higher precision, we think will change the odds. We already know it's changing the cost. I mean, we raised $200 million before going public, and the type of pipeline we have is more typical of what you might see in a large pharma company. So our productivity's been great. What we're really after is better drugs and a better success rate.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.